Well, good evening, good evening, good evening, all five of you in the chat. It looks like we have Fran, Scott K, Ryan, Galen, and Pyramid. Hi, all five of you. Where the heck is everybody? Speaking of everybody, I did see that Scott said that to drum up views, you should put the live stream link into the Discord. That's a nice. I find it very interesting because something has shifted again. I call it like the stairwell shift. When my dad had dementia, he would kind of stay like this for a while, and then something would happen, like where he fell or something happened, and then he would like go down a stair, and his condition got worse, and then he'd stay there for a little while, and then so forth. I think this channel is like the YouTube music dementia. Because I think I remember last year, I think at this time, saying something like, we used to get like 300 to 400 views per video, typically, for each thing that we were listening to. And then it kind of went down to like 200, averaging like 150, 200. And I just looked. This is the first time I've looked in a really long time, but I looked at the last like 3 months of videos that we've done. And literally, we are at like averaging 75 to 80 views per video. And another thing that's funny is something changed within the last 2 months because we were going up a little bit, like creeping up. I think we were at like 1,950 or something like that. We are now currently sitting at 1,930. So we've lost like 20 subs in the last like month. And I'm sure like 10 of those are probably Jim and his counterparts that he has all over the place in YouTube. But nonetheless, it's still another 10 if we're accounting for that. But it is interesting. So we have been doing nothing different. I do know there's been a significant weirdness going on with YouTube creators where they're also getting hidden. My channel seems to always have been hidden for a long, long time. But like I watched this Ohio State Buckeyes live stream pretty much every day at lunch. They just got kicked off for no reason. They don't know what they did. They got like a strike for something. They don't know what they did. Then they got another strike for something they don't know what they did. And then they just kicked them off the stream today. Like I saw them come back after 2 weeks of waiting, did their live stream. I watched it and then it got taken down and now the channel's gone. So a lot of people are like, very popular people, not me. Very popular people are getting just like, something's going on, and I think people are exiting or having to exit YouTube right now because of just how crazy it's become. I'm not leaving yet because really our channel is not sustained by how many people watch our videos, thank God. It's sustained by you guys. However, there's only 5 people today, so maybe even you guys are starting to leave. The dystopia apocalypse is happening on the Captain Morgan channel finally. But it would be nice, change the name. Scott, you've been saying this stuff for the longest time. And I told you, I've tested everything you've said and I give it a good, test. It's not that stuff, dude. It's just not. It's not that stuff that's going to change it. It's not like if I change the channel name, all of a sudden people are going to start watching. It's not going to help. But anyway, we're down to 4, so maybe it will help. The one person that doesn't like Captain Morgan just like, okay, we're back up to 5. All right, so enough of that. I haven't actually talked about that or said anything about that in a long time. I just noticed because of what you said, Scott, in the channel chat, and there's only 5 viewers tonight, which is probably the lowest we've had in a long, long time. Maybe it's Fran. Maybe they just were like, we saw Fran on the docket, and they were like, nope, we don't want to hear any more Tedeschi trucks ban. All right, anyway, let's get into this. I just want to mention for all 5 of you, since I'm pretty sure none of you will do this. Maybe Fran will. We literally have one more open spot for the year, and that is December 27th. Jorn just sent in another set that will be taking place on Sunday, December 7th, not Saturday. I just updated the schedule so you can look at that. So the only thing left is Saturday, December 27th. So if you guys any of you 5 want to somehow, I know it's not going to be Pyramid because even if he turned in a set, it wouldn't get on my top 40 probably. Unless he completely caved and just tried to lick my balls or something. But I should say lick everybody's balls, not just mine. But Saturday, December 27th is the last chance for you to get on Casey Kasem's top 40 if you were interested in that for 2025. But nonetheless, that is our last set of the year. That is going to be open for whoever comes first with their set and their money. Let's get into Fran. Fran, I'm excited for this because if it is Tedeschi Trucks Band, of course I'm going to love it because I like that music. And I have been seeing, maybe it's because we had it on the channel, or maybe it's because I watched a couple of things, but I'm seeing a lot of people reacting to that one live performance that we have of them playing. I can't remember the name of the song, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's great. I love the song. So I've been seeing a lot of other reactors reacting to that same video you had me react to, which is kind of cool to see other people's reactions to it, especially the ones who are real, because I would say about 90% of the reactors, when I say reactors, I mean people who do it consistently, not just every once in a while, but people who have channels and react to stuff, 90% of it's full of shit. Like every song they somehow like, or say something very positive. They don't say anything negative about it or just say that they hate it because they know that that's not going to get them views. That's part of the reason we don't have subscribers, is because I just tell it like it is. And there's just a ton of people out there who like to hear it like it is. All right, let's get into this. Oh, wait a minute. I thought you said in the chat, Fran, that there was going to be no Tedeschi Trucks Band, but the first fucking song is Tedeschi Trucks Band. Okay, first of all, I'm going to keep sending in this band until you learn how to pronounce it correctly. Tedeschi. That's what I just said, right? Tedeschi Trucks Band. This is my favorite song of theirs, originally released by the band Lovin' Spoonful, okay? Darlin' Be Home Soon. So just close your eyes and let this song sink into your soul. It's over 9 minutes, so I'll put it first. Holy shit. Here we go. By the way, I don't understand. Like, I'm not sick. But my voice, even today, I was at work and I couldn't talk at work. I was like, am I losing my voice again for no fucking reason? I don't get it. So here we go. Do I need to turn this up? Do you want me to take the filter off or are we going to get blocked?
Come and talk of all the things we did today.
This is good. I need to turn this up.
And laugh about our funny little ways while we have a few minutes to breathe.
Oh my gosh, you totally got it, Pyramid.
That it's time you must leave.
Okay, it's filtered, so.
And darling, behold,
Oh, you can see her pretty clear.
I couldn't bear to wait.
I'm gonna turn this up because do they get really loud? Hey, there's Jay Murray. I don't have the cooties. I just don't have a voice for some reason.
It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since you told with that great
nice, Bloody Mary. I actually like the filter outlining their faces. It's kind of cool.
A corner of my life is almost back. I think I've come to see myself at last. In the time that I spent confused was the time that I spent without you.
Is it gonna get crazy here so I have to turn it down? Nice and smooth.
It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since you told for that great relief of having you to talk to.
Ooh. Talk to. Dude, this is so smooth. I love it. Turn that down a little bit. I just saw that keyboard. Tedeschi Trucks Band. Jay Murray. It looks like Tedeschi, but Tedeschi.
Now go and beat your crazy head against the sky.
Ryan, did you say you haven't drank? Okay, you're saying like hard liquor versus because you drank beer, right? Galen, I didn't get your sarcasm. Did I say something that was weird?
I couldn't bear the weight and expect it if you don't know.
3. Oh.
It's not just these few eyes, but I've heard it since you told us. For that great people haven't you talked to? For that great relief of having you to talk to. Oh, for that great relief of having.
I don't know if you said this, Fran, but how did they meet? Did they meet through music? I would assume. She's got a lovely voice. He's awesome at guitar, so that's pretty cool. Seems like a nice match made in heaven. Pyramid with the jokes. Thanks, Galen. I appreciate it. Other people don't. That's okay. Pyramid, try to relax and just enjoy this utterly smooth guitar solo. Pyramid. He's got one on in this video. Oh, so they met on an actual gig? How cool. Who like that? Ba-da-lay, ba-da-lay. Give me an example of adolescent snarkiness. Are you talking about Pyramid or me? I feel like mine's adult snarkiness. I'm just going to tell you right now, Fran, I'm going to watch this after without the filter because I want to see him play this. You can kind of see it, but... And I love how he's playing with his fingers, nails, not with the pick. Building. That was a cool bass line. Ooh. Oh, you saw it live in Nashville? Oh, is it over? I mean, I knew it was kind of breaking down, but I thought it would go into a nice little front end again. Yeah, certainly that will go on a playlist. I like that kind of stuff. I felt like that was the fastest 9 minutes we've had on the channel in a really, really long time. So, as always, the Tedeschi Trucks Band hits the spot for me. Again, I would probably put that on my driving playlist. I just have a playlist called Driving. So, like, if you're driving, that's the kind of stuff you want to listen to, especially if you're driving across country. Yeah. I think it's a very good... I was just thinking as you guys were talking about them being married. I'm obviously every couple goes through fights. So I wonder like if like them being on stage when they're playing and they're in the middle of a fight, it's like a way for them to forget about it, or if they're just like, if it pisses them off even more sitting next to each other, why they have an unresolved conflict going on in their relationship. This is stuff counselors think of, like myself. I wonder, like, it'd be fun if I actually ever did an interview with them like I did with Adam Yenzi. I would ask them a question like that because I think that stuff is interesting, the behind the scenes stuff besides the music. So, Fran, if you ever know that they're going to do an interview and they're like open-ended questions, let me know because I'm going to put that one in there because I would love to wonder like how they deal with conflict in their relationship as it relates to them being on stage if they have an unresolved conflict going on. Selection number 2. This is another personal favorite. I think it's Jorn Lande. Jorn Lande. Thank you. You're so nice, Fran, because they purposely put shit in there like that and then just leave me hanging because they would like to hear me fuck it up. So Jorn Lande is a beautiful singer and a total sweetheart. How would you know? Have you talked to him and he was just nice? Who has appeared all around metal for many years. Avantasia, Arion, and Masterplan, Alan Lande, and with Sir Russell Allen. A solo project and my favorite project of his, Arc with... Dude, who are these names? Tora Osby. Jeez. My favorite guitar player. He's your favorite? In front of Tedeschi Trucks? Tedeschi Trucks. And the amazing John Macaluso, I think, on drums. This is Just a Little by Arc, and it starts and ends with a great little guitar part. I've seen him do this live. Mind was blown. Just over 4.5 minutes. Okay, so wait. So Jorn Lande is obviously related to Alan Lande, right? Or is it the same person and he just goes by different names? Tell me in the chat. I like this. Nice. Ooh. Flamenco Spanish guitarra. Love that low bass note.
Meeting on the surface of the earth, communicating, making trends for what it's worth. Sacrificial bleedings from this wonderful machine, practically creating artificial human beings, moving faster as we keep our hopes up high.
Love that.
Maybe someday we will know the reason why. Only love can bring us forward.
That bass, it sounds like a fretless bass. And it sounds glorious.
Give up our fight, we shine so bright, 'cause we are just a little crazy. Crazy, yeah. Dance upon the world, fly like a bird, touch the sky and one day maybe. Just a little crazy.
Actually, yeah, the singer does sound a little bit like Bane of Salvation. Ooh, nice harmonics there. I really like this mix of like Spanish influence with like progressive runs. Holy shit. Okay, I'm already gonna say it. Bow, bow. I like this song better than the first one only because it's just fucking sick. Fran, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not that impressed with the drummer yet. I'm impressed with the bass player most. In this song. And I like how he's in the mix too. Ooh. Pyramid, since you're a black guy, I certainly will give you a discount. That sounds very Dream Theater-esque right here. With a fretless bass. Gee, this band is getting fired from the cruise. Yeah, people trying to salsa dance can't do that to that stuff. Dude, this song is gonna be hard to beat. I love this song. This is great. I just love how it keeps going. Yeah. Is it the end? Yeah, you need those reparations, Pyramid. Honestly, that was a nice, quite appealing surprise for me. I'd be interested. Galen hasn't been talking much. I know he's in the background, but Galen, do you like that song a lot too? Because I think that freaking sick. That was a sick song. Like, and I'm going to go back and listen to that quite a bit. Just that Spanish mix. You don't often hear a Spanish flamenco kind of mix with progressive runs. Like, that's just freaking sweet. Like, that was great. His voice was very good. Well-written song. Yeah, I don't know why Jay Murray's complaining. That song was freaking awesome. We have different tastes, buddy. That was sick. Absolutely sick. So I'm happy with that song. You're 2 for 2 for me, Fran. All right, selection number 3 is Conception with the song Parallel Minds. This is also Tora Osby. Is that how you say his name? Osby? On guitar, but with Roy Khan singing. Outstanding early progressive band. I'll be surprised if you dislike this, but putting it up anyway. Seeing him sing this as at Prague Power was pure heaven for us 20 years ago. 20 years ago you saw them, okay. I'll be interested if I like the song. If it's old version Prague Power, maybe not. We'll see. Very Symphony X sounding to me. Gotta turn that up. Yeah, this sounds very Symphony X to me. Even the cover looks a little Symphony X-ish. Hey, this was 20-something years ago, Scott K, so... Yeah, I mean, the recording obviously is a bit rough, but I like the double bass. I think Sasha would like this song. Where the hell is he? Yeah, got some good harmonies. Don't dislike it. Yeah, but sometimes Sasha still makes it here, Scott K, for Monday nights. Surprisingly so. I could see Tenacious D doing this. That'd be awesome. Except they're never going to get back together again once he said that some weird thing that he said. His voice is not that bad. It's not like overly annoying and cheesy. Like you could tell it could be cheesy, but it's not. And you know why? What would be the reason why I think his voice is not that cheesy? It's called vibrato, the giant V. V for vendetta. V for vibrato, get out of here. Yeah, he's not doing the... If he did that, it would move into the cheesy category for me. Well, there's a little vibrato. But for the most part, they're keeping it chill with the vibrato. Yeah, I mean, I think of like the Nirvana and Stone Temple Pilots covers, and they're... Is he still singing for him? And how old are they? They like Dream Theater age or older? part reminds me of like Rocky 4. Even though that was 80s, it has like this kind of feel to it. You've been listening to classical music? Yeah, the vibrato ruins it, especially in classical music. Opera. They're in tour? Man, unlike, I wonder if like James, he can still hit these notes easily. Unlike James, I should say. There's like a compilation where they're both working out, and even though it's 80s music, it has this kind of feel to it, like engineering sound-wise. Do. Is that it? Straight and to the point, not too long. I like that. It wasn't like 10 minutes long of the same thing. I still don't like it as much as the other two, but not a bad song. Not a bad song. I would not... I think that could possibly go on a playlist, but it wouldn't go on one that I listen to very much. It'd probably just go on my progressive bass, you know, kind of, I don't know, my bass playlist that I don't like frequently listen to specifically, but it would go on maybe that kind of playlist because it's not a bad song. It actually could even fit. It sounds almost 80s to me, even though it was 93, you say. It feels very 80s sounding. So, yeah, but 2 is by far and away my favorite. 1 is a good song and going to go on playlist. And 3 is a so-so song. Liked it. So, nice choice. Let's move right on to number 4. It might be a wild card, she says. You will most likely say this is not your style, but I paid, so you have to at least give it a listen. I like it. That's good. I'm down for it. I told you that the way this channel started was for people to just show me stuff that I'm not used to. So I like it when I'm exposed to stuff that I'm not necessarily used to, even if I don't like it. So this young man lost his famous father in a plane crash when he was just a toddler. He suffered nearly life-threatening child abuse from a stepdad and ended up blind. What the fuck? He is completely self-taught on a piano, but can play guitar also. Nice. I do admire his tenacity and strength to succeed at music with all the obstacles. He is the kindest and most gentle soul I've ever seen interviewed. He has regained about 20% of his vision, but still mostly blind. I wonder with the technological advances we have with that kind of stuff, if someday he'll be able to get to see again. That'd be great. Introducing AJ... Is it Croce? I doubt that's it, but it looks like Croce. I don't think it's it's not croc. It looks like croak if you have the E on the end of it. But maybe Croce is right. AJ Croce. That'd be kind of a cool sounding name. The son of Jim Croce of Time in a Bottle fame. Okay. Time in a Bottle. I don't know that either. I was a huge Jim fan back in the 60s, even buying his songbooks to learn how to play guitar. What are your guitar skills like there, Fran? AJ is equally talented, but a bit more funky. Okay, I like funky. Enjoy this old Billy Preston classic, Nothing from Nothing. Okay, so this is AJ doing Nothing from Nothing. And tell me how to say their last name in the chat, please. Number 4. Should I take off the filter? Hey, Croce? I was close. Yes.
Nothing from nothing, leave nothing.
Love this song too. I do
Gotta
this song.
have something if you won't be with me. Oh Lord, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Gotta have something if you won't be with me. All right. Don't wanna be your highness. That mine eyes is too close.
I like this. Love it. Okay, I'll unfilter it.
Nothing from nothing, leave nothing. Why I'm not stopping, but leave you me. Don't you remember I told ya? I'm a soldier in a war of poverty.
turn the filter off, but I guess in certain things it still comes on. Why are you telling us your age, Pyramid? Love that offbeat. Tap, tap, tap. You can tell like music owns his soul. It's so great. Yeah, this is great. I agree with Galen wholeheartedly. I actually like this better than the Tedeschi Truck song. So I'm gonna put it right there. A little unfair because it's not his song, but still, it's a good song. See, it's the kind of songs I like to play drums to. You just sit in that pocket and just lay it down. Yeah, I would hope, Fran, if he can play like this, he better be writing his own music. Going to the chorus again. I think he is. I'm not familiar with the name, Galen. I'm sure I know the music, but I've notoriously said I'm really bad with, even Dream Theater, my favorite band, I forget some of their titles sometimes. Oh, I thought he was going to sing it one more time. Nothing for nothing. Oh, nice. Yeah, he did look a little bit like Woody Allen. So I totally thought that, Jay. So Murray was on the doppelganger look. Yeah, I'm really bad with titles and like names. Like even with street names, like for me, I have more of a photographic memory, and that if I see something, I know how to see it again. I'm like, I've seen that. Especially faces, I'm like, I know that face. To the surprise of my friends, they're like, how do you know this stuff? But when it comes to like titles or like street names, I'm like, I don't know what street it is. I just know when you get to the tree, you turn left. You know, the big fat tree that has like the circle where the owl sits inside. So he played keys for the Beatles and let's, okay. Don't know that by name. Billy Preston. Yeah, I don't know the name, and I didn't know that he played keys for the Beatles and Led Zeppelin. That's crazy. Yeah, it's probably something I should know. Yes, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We have one more song on the list before we get out of here. I'm 4 for 4. 2 and 4 and 1 are going on playlists for sure. 3 is probably going to go on a playlist, but a dark hidden playlist. So let's kind of finish this off. I have one more day at work, and then I have to work from home on Wednesday, which will probably be a short day. And then I have Thursday and Friday off, which is going to be glorious. So I hope you all have the same thing with your work schedules, and you do enjoy some turkey and mashed potatoes and all that good shit. Just a reminder before we get into this last song. Let's see. Next week, we have Saturday. We have who's up next Saturday? Michael Herman set. And then on Monday, a week from today, we have a Scott K set. So we got 2 sets next Saturday and Monday. That means we have nothing on Sunday. So you guys better be around, and hopefully we can get more than 7 people on the live stream there. But the last song that we're going to finish off tonight is my 5th and final selection, is a short instrumental Christmas piece. Which, by the way, Fran will be having a Christmas set list. So maybe this is an introduction, a little teaser for what that's going to be. It's November, y'all. This is TSO with Al Pitrelli. Al is a former member of Sabotage, Alice Cooper, Megadeth, and Asia. Okay, don't know that name either. He's a crusty old dude with a storied past, but he can play the most delicate guitar songs I've ever heard. We met Al many years ago, and at a Sabotage, convention, and he hardly said a word the whole weekend. Interesting. She has a cry face. It seems like Galen and Fran have met every single cool, famous singer-songwriter there is and band. So with that said, let's get into this instrumental piece about Christmas. Here we go. Oh, okay. I was laughing more, Pyramid, about your Christmas song is probably fucked. Was my guess. I love this. This is great. I will play this on my Christmas playlist. This is like a especially with that cover, it's like a perfect song for like snow falling in the background out your window. So beautiful. Yeah, this is definitely going on my Christmas playlist. That's not a kid, it's an angel, Jay Murray. Oh, nice, short, sweet, and kind of get me in the Christmas mood. I don't know about you guys. I know everybody has their different traditions, but I cannot allow myself to listen to Christmas music until the day after Thanksgiving. So on Black Friday, I will start listening to Christmas music officially, and I will put up my Christmas decorations. But I think it's sacrilege to start listening to Christmas music or put up your Christmas decorations before Thanksgiving is over. I don't think you're truly thankful. So that's hard to rate that song because it's just beautiful. And I wouldn't want to listen to Christmas music all year round, so it's kind of hard to judge it. But I'm going to put it ahead of 3, but not ahead of the others. So there's my final list. Oh, oops. Oops. Should have put 5 and I put 4 by accident. So there's my final list. I think that was great. Like I said, I can't play Christmas music all year long because it's specific and special, and it becomes no longer special if it's something I have and partake in all year round. You know, it's kind of like, I want to keep it special for the time. So when the time comes and I'm like, I can do it, I can listen to it. But thank you, Fran, for that wonderful set. I really, really enjoyed it. Not a bad song on the whole set, which is always a plus for me. And hope you guys do have a great Thanksgiving. Try to be here Saturday and Monday if you can for those 2 sets. And we will be ready. And then it's on to Christmas after that happens. We got a serious, massive cold front coming in on Wednesday, Thursday. And of course, for the Ohio State Shittigan game, as always, it's going to be a mess. It's supposed to be like high of 32 with snow showers happening in Ann Arbor, which is not good for us. I think that actually hurts us more than it hurts Shittigan in that situation. So also on Saturday, we will probably start a little bit early because the game starts at noon. And we'll just have to get that on. So, all right, you guys have a great week. Thank you so much. Peace out.